Alright, that's close enough. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
Name's Roscoe. That's Chief Roscoe, by the way. Now it's your turn. What are you doing here?
Just looking to do a little trading?
Well, you come to the right place. We got all kinds of stores here.
You people live here? This place is a dump.
Yeah. Let me get one thing straight right now. I will not have anyone insult this town. It's the product of generations of work. It's a testament to our ingenuity. I got half a mind to turn you away after all the things you said to me. Although, while you're rude, you don't seem like you're actually dangerous. So, welcome to Fourville. And before you say anything about the name, don't bother. I didn't come up with it. The mayor likes to meet all new visitors, so the town hall should be your first stop. If you have a crime to report, come find me. If you commit a crime, next person you'll be talking to is my rifle. I hope we're clear.
Excuse me.
Have you come to learn of the Four?
Hi.
Welcome to Fourville. I've not seen you around town before. Are you interested in seeing the Fourville tents? Or perhaps purchasing a souvenir?
I'm interested in the history of this place.
So, you want the talk? Alright. Here goes. More than 200 years ago, the Great War broke out across the world. Thousands of people took shelters in things called vaults, like the one behind me. When the vaults sealed, they were expected to open up after 20 years. There were some who decided that if they could wait that long, they could find shelter when it opened. George Willis was one such man. Together with his family, he arrived in the entrance cave to Vault 4 on the day of the Great War. Behind me, you can see the very tent he pitched for shelter, made from a recovered log and a sheet of plastic. It was a far cry from the shelters which would come later.
That's incredible.
If you think that's incredible, wait until you hear what happened next. Over time, more refugees began showing up at the vault seeking shelter. As more people came, they needed more living space. The early residents of Fourville began to dig out the walls of the cave and used reclaimed wood and dismantled vault-tech equipment to build houses. This process is still ongoing as workers tirelessly dig to create new spaces for houses and maybe find a way inside the vault. Many of us in Fourville still dream that the vault may one day open, including members of the Church of the Four, who you can see often worship in this site. And that's the story of the Fourville tents. If you want to learn more, you can visit the Fourville Museum or the Church of the Four.
I think I've heard enough for now.
No problem. You can come back anytime and hear the story again.
Hey, you. Come over here.
Hey there.
You're new here, aren't you? The name's Big Ears. I saw you come in. I always like to speak to the new people in town. I can help you get the lay of the land better than anyone else here.
Not interested.
Are you sure? Fine. It's your loss.
Sanders goes on about the damn vault way too much, but at least you feel like he cares about you. Miss Mackenzie, she scares me.
I can't decide who I'm gonna vote for. Sanders is alright, but this Mackenzie is just so professional.
Sanders goes on about the damn vault way too much. But at least I feel like he cares about you. Miss Mackenzie, she's...
Best guns in the Commonwealth.
I hope the vault opens in my...
Have you ever been to the museum? My advice? Don't. Full of sentimental vault crap.
Can't pick this.
Hello and welcome to the Fourville Town Hall. On behalf of Mayor Sanders, allow me to welcome you to our beautiful town. Now what the hell do you want?
Need to see the mayor about something.
Oh, is that all? His office is just to your left.
Why, hello there. Roscoe radioed and mentioned we had a visitor coming down. I hope he didn't give you too much trouble. He loves to try and vet visitors. He didn't really tell me much about you. Perhaps you'd like to fill me in? Or maybe you have some questions for me.
What is this place?
This is Fourville. It might not look like much, but it's the product of generations of digging and building. Now, I'm sure you've noticed our town's main attraction, Vault 4. I always make sure to let the new visitors know the door can't be open. It hasn't opened since the day the bombs fell over 200 years ago. Our ancestors waited outside the vault, expecting shelter when it opened after 20 years. But it never did. Some people, me included, still hold out hope that the vault will open one day. But listen to me talking your ear off. If you really want to learn more, you can visit the site of the original town in front of the vault door. Or you can visit our museum above the entrance. Feel free to take in what the town has to offer. Enjoy yourself. My door is always open if you want to have a little chat.
Stop by Mike's if you're looking for some firepower.
Stop by Mike's if you're looking for some firepower.
Some of the people around here are crazy, expecting the vault to suddenly open after more than 200 years.
Some of the people around here are crazy, expecting the vault to suddenly open after more than 200 years.
Come on, work, you dang machine. What about... No, that isn't right. Oh, I'm never going to get it to work. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Fourville Museum. How can I help you?
Hi.
Welcome to the Fourville Museum. I'm sorry about that little display when you got in. I've been having some technical difficulties with the new exhibit.
What are you working on?
Oh, this? It's a holotape. I bought it from a trader who came by a few weeks ago. He said it had some kind of game on it, but I've not been able to get it to run. It keeps saying I need to download update, but when I press the button, it just says cannot communicate with cloud server. I'm not sure what a lot of those words mean. I've tried everything I can think of. I even took it outside where it could see the clouds, but no luck. It's a real shame because it'd make a great addition to our new pre-war exhibition.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Maybe there is something you can do. I had wondered if it might be possible to download update directly from the company who made the game. My museum duties keep me so busy I wouldn't be able to go myself. The game was made by a company called Real Patriot Games. You might be able to download update from their headquarters. If you're able to do that for me, you'd be doing the museum a really big favor.
Mayor Sanders is getting my vote. Hey there.
Oh, hello again. I do hope our little town is treating you well. What can I do for you today?
Tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell. As mayor, I look after the whole town. My daughter Sarah especially. Her mother died when she was just a kid. Murdered. so times have been tough for us. Sarah and I don't
Mission
talk as
accomplished.
much as I'd like, but that's my problem, not yours.
Looking for more work if you got any.
Actually, there's a little something that a traveler like you would be perfectly suited for. We've got an election coming up, and I'm looking to hire a neutral party to deliver leaflets to undecided voters. What do you say?
Sounds great.
That's great, that's great. Here's a stack of leaflets and a list of undecided voters. You're gonna be helping me a lot out here.
Sanders goes on about the damn vault way too much.
You see a crime?
But at least you feel
Report
like
it.
he cares about you. Miss Mackenzie, she scares me.
Hey, buddy. I need to talk to you.
I have something for you.
Thanks. I'll be sure to read this.
I don't have time to chat.
Mayor Sanders is getting my vote.
Best guns in the Commonwealth sold.
Stop by Mike's if you're looking for some firepower.
Stop by Mike's if you're looking for some firepower.
I have something for you.
I hope this helps me make up my mind. This election is so complicated.
I don't have time to chat.
Fourville Security is here for you.
I have something for you.
Thanks. I'll give it a read.
Welcome to Fourville.
I have something for you.
I hope this helps me make up my mind. This election is so complicated.
Have you stopped by the museum yet? It's got some great stuff.
Have you ever been to the museum? My advice? Don't. Full of sentimental vault crap.
I'm with Mackenzie all the way.
Excuse me.
Thanks for the leaflet, but I already got one of these from Miss Mackenzie's campaign, and I think I'm going to vote for her.
I hope the vault opens in my lifetime. The Four protects us.
Excuse me.
How's the delivery work going?
I got the job done.
That's wonderful news. Thank you. Here's a small reward for your efforts. Since you've done such good work for me, I actually have a little offer that might interest you. How would you like to come and work for me on my campaign to be re-elected as mayor?
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be working closely with me to win the trust of the people of Fourville and convince them to elect me to another term as mayor. So, what do you say?
All right, I'm in.
That's fantastic news. Between you and me, Miss Mackenzie has proven to be a formidable opponent, and I'm gonna need all the help I can get. I hope you don't think this is below you, but it'd be really helpful if you could put up a few posters for me. Publicity is the most important part of an election. I need to make sure the people know my message.
Have you ever been to the museum? My advice, don't. Full of sentimental.
Hi.
Always nice to meet a new customer. Name's Mike. Just Mike, not Michael or Mickey. No surname, just Mike. Got that? You want guns, I've got guns. If you want work, I've got work. What'll it be?
Let's see what you got.
High quality gear right here. Don't take a chance. Buy my guns.
Pizza time.
4 left, keep going. Good progress, keep it up.
Time's running out. Go, go, go! Almost done. Stay focused. Nicely done. You beat your previous best.
It's hard work. Someone has to do it.
Some of the people around here are crazy, expecting the vault to suddenly open after.
Excuse me.
We've got a problem. A really big problem.
What's the problem?
I've just had word that someone has been spreading lies about me all around town, saying I'm stealing from my own campaign fund. Why would anyone say such a thing? I've only ever tried to help Fourville.
Is there anyone you are suspicious about?
Mackenzie is ruthless, but she's not a bad person. I don't think she'd do something like this. You're gonna have to dig around a little bit. Ask the people in town and see if they've heard anything. Please help. My campaign depends on it.
Some of the people around here are crazy. Expecting the vault to suddenly open after more than 200 years?
I hope the vault opens in my lifetime.
Hey.
Hey there. Are you new in town? Welcome to my shop. You'll find everything you need here. Weapons, ammo, meds, junk. We've, got a pretty good Geiger counter. Do you have a Geiger counter?
I have a Geiger counter built into my Pip-Boy.
Oh, alright. Suppose you won't be needing one for me then.
No, I don't have a Geiger counter.
Oh, that's no problem. Maybe you could buy one.
Not interested.
Are you sure?
Let's see what you have.
We've got a little of everything.
I don't have time to chat.
What's the word around town?
There are some strange rumors about Sanders going around. But I wouldn't pay any attention to them if I were you. Have you come to learn of the Four?
Hey, you! Come over here.
Excuse me.
You're new here, aren't you? The name's Big Ears.
Uh-huh. How'd you get that name?
On account of these big old things on the side of my head. And how I always keep them to the ground. So, are you interested in my help?
I'm listening.
Great! So, here's the deal. I know loads of useful information that you might need if you're going to make your way in Fourville. There are all kinds of people here. Some of them you'll want to mix with. Some of them you won't. You pay me a cap, and I'll give you a little piece of useful info. How does that sound?
Let's see what you got.
Fantastic. Here's one to get you started. If you're new in town, the first person you're going to want to see is the mayor. The second thing you need to know is that we're in the middle of an election. Mayor Sanders is up for re-election. But I hear Miss Mackenzie is going to run him close. So, what did you think? Want any more? I've got plenty where they came from.
Let's hear it.
Only the best tips for you. If you're looking for an extra gun, I hear Logan is looking for work. He's almost always at the bar. I think I outdid myself with that one. Don't you?
Let's hear it.
This one is especially juicy. Watch out for Nelson. He hangs around in the bar and he's always looking to take advantage of new people. Like yourself. Pretty helpful, right? Wanna...
Not today.
You're a loss.
The father is
Any good gossip flying around?
I've heard Sanders is a crook. I knew all along there was something weird about him. Too friendly, if you ask me.
Welcome to Fourville.
I'm with Mackenzie, all the way.
Heard any good rumors?
If I wasn't already going to vote for Mackenzie, I would be after what I heard about Sanders.
Fourville Security is here for you.
I want to see the vault open as much as the next person.
Any good gossip flying around?
Sanders has been stealing from his own campaign fund. How could he be so stupid?
I don't have time to chat.
I don't know about you.
What's the word around town?
I've heard Sanders is a crook. I knew all along there was something weird about
Heard
him.
any good rumors?
Friendly, if you
Just some vicious lies about the mayor. Hardly worth listening to.
I hope the vault opens in my lifetime.
Heard any good rumors?
Yeah, one of the guys from the church tried to tell me something about Sanders. But that stuff doesn't interest me.
All my food is home cooked today.
Welcome to Fourville.
Until he opens again, sister.
Hi.
I heard some interesting gossip the other day that I think you might like.
Who told you that?
A visitor to the church. Oh shit! I wasn't meant to say that. He paid me good money.
Why are you doing this?
A man came to the church one day and he offered to pay me a lot of money if I slandered Mayor Sanders. He said it didn't matter what I said, I just needed to turn people against Sanders. I don't regret it. Sanders blasphemes against the Four when he talks of opening it. Only the Four decides when the Four opens.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. He was a shifty-looking guy. He wore a yellow trench coat and a fedora, probably to disguise that he was a ghoul.
Anything else I should know?
There was one other thing. He stank. Really bad. Not in the way a normal ghoul does, more like a feral ghoul. He'd have to have been spending a lot of time around them to smell that bad.
Why are you doing this?
Sanders is a blasphemer. He claims he can open the Four, but only the Four knows when the true time of opening is.
You know what? Forget it. You're not worth the trouble.
Why don't you just leave me alone then?
The Four watches over us.
The Four protects us.
Have you stopped by the museum yet?
I've not heard any slanderous rumors in a while. Does that mean you've been successful?
What makes you think that?
I've not heard anyone repeat the rumors for a while, so I just assumed. Was I right? Have you dealt with the slanderer?
They won't be bothering you again.
Oh, thank goodness. This is a huge relief. I'm glad you got this sorted out. I didn't want this hanging over my campaign. I've been thinking, since you're going to be working on my campaign, it might be a good idea to get to know some of the townsfolk a little better. That'll set us up nicely before the final hustings of the campaign in a few days' time.
Sanders goes on about the damn vault way too much.
Who the hell are you? What have you come here for?
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
I'm trying to keep to myself. I'll ask you again. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
I surrounded myself with ghouls to keep people from talking to me. What could you possibly want? Hold on a second.
I recognize you. You're Wayne Sanders' election agent. I've seen you snooping around Fourville asking questions.
How do you know all this?
I've been keeping an eye on that town for years. Watching their digging, listening to their mayor, all to make sure they never find their way into that vault. Listen to me. Those things are dangerous. They did all kinds of experiments inside them. I don't want those people plundering into danger. If you want more information, take this password to the Vault Tech resident property storage facility.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing for 200 years. Keeping those people out of those vaults. They're dangerous. You do what you gotta do.
Hey.
You stay away from that vault, you hear?
Gotta find the terminal. No way to hack this.
You ever been to the museum? My advice, don't. Full of sentimental vault crap.
Hey, pal.
Mr. Nally is so cool!
Hi there.
You're really tall.
I don't have time to chat.
Well, hello.
I love story time with Mr. Nally.
Excuse me.
Yep.
I've not heard any slanderous rumors in a while. Does that mean you've been successful?
I have something you might want.
This is very disturbing indeed. Whoever this strange man is, he wanted everyone to think the vaults are dangerous for some reason. Perhaps he was in the employ of Mackenzie. Yes, that would make sense. She's always wanted the town to forget about the vault. I'm glad you got this sorted out. I didn't want this hanging over my campaign. I've been thinking, since you're going to be working on my campaign, it might be a good idea to get to know some of the townsfolk a little better. That'll set us up nicely before the final hustings of the campaign in a few days' time.